So I actually went ahead and did it. Your fate is bound to me, Master of Fate, Yogg-Saron. I don't often craft cards in gold, but I just thought with this card I had to do it. And after thinking about it for a long time, after tweeting about it, I plucked up the courage and I did it. And do you know what? I'm glad I did. So, Yogg-Saron, Master of Fate, surely in its golden form, it's going to give me better RNG, right? Right? No, that's not how golden cards work. I have since been informed. But this is Jade Druid, courtesy of 27E18. That's a great name. And it plays like a normal Jade Druid in that you gain armor and you counteract aggro decks with the likes of Spreading Plague, and then you outvalue slower decks with the big green men. But that's not the most interesting part of the deck. The most interesting part of the deck is the double Yogg package. Yogg-Saron Hope's End and Yogg-Saron Master of Fate. Now, Yogg-Saron Master of Fate obviously will spin the wheel. And actually, if you get Rod of Roasting, cast Pyroblast randomly until a player dies, I mean, that's one way of winning. And you'd hope with all of the armour that you can gain through this deck, maybe you can outlast your opponent and they succumb to Pyroblast first. And that's one thought. The other spells that can get cast from Yogg-Saron Master of Fate are pretty interesting as well. Filling the board with random minions and then giving yours rush. Destroying all other minions and gaining their attack and health. Filling your hand with random spells, they cost 0 this turn, taking control of 3 enemy minions, and cast a random spell for every spell that you've cast this game. That's also pretty insane, reminds me of Yogg-Saron Hope's End. So let's have a look at this deck in action on the Wild Mode ladder. And we are joining this game in progress against a Paladin. So this is the Diamond Rank 2 ladder. Odd Paladin.
I will silence their screams.
So we're stirring down quite a bit of damage on this board. And look, our Yogg is active. However, I'm going to hold out for a bit. Because I want to make sure that in this game, I get to fit in playing both Yoggs. Master of Fate and Hope's End. And I think we need to play Hope's End first. And if the game is still going at that point, then we play Yogg-Saron Master of Fate.
I wonder.
But the key thing is to survive until that point, right? We got plenty of armour, but he's got a lot of attack on board. We have more armour gain in hand, though. We also have another copy of Spreading Plague left in the deck. One copy has already been used up.
Masterful. I wonder.
And another priority is to try and play as many spells as possible, just to charge up Yogg-Saron Hope's End. So earlier in the game, I was a bit haphazard with some of my spells, throwing away naturalizers on minions that weren't that big. But I guess the reasoning was to just play those spells so that Yogg-Saron was being charged up. But we need to draw him. That's not Yogg. We've nearly drawn through most of our deck. Yogg is being elusive. Healing Touch, I think, is going to be helpful. Now that's good value. He only gets 1 minion out of that.
not.
Okay. Look at that golden animation. It's beautiful. It makes me almost want to craft Yogg-Saron Hope's End in gold too. I have the dust. I could do it. I've also got a lot of excess dust as well.
Reporting for duty.
I think it's something like 60,000 excess dust. Something along those lines. Okay, sure. Keep hitting my face. Oh, there he is. There's Yogg-Saron, Hope's End. Do we play him now? I don't think we do. We're going to stall out a bit more. We're going to continue playing some spells. Just a question of what do we want to prioritise on killing on this board? How scared are we of the Treants versus the Silverhand recruits? I think that's a question to ask. Do you know what? It is the Silverhand recruits that still scare me more, even on a packed board like this. I mean, we've seen one Quartermaster, but there is still one more left in the deck. And I think value trading there with our minion felt better. If we'd killed the Treant, it'd be down to 1 health. He could hit it with the weapon and kill it off more easily. Now maybe he trades a Treant into it. Maybe. Or maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just goes all face again. We'll see. And he has to know what this is leading up to. Surely. He may not be expecting both Yoggs, though. He may only be expecting Master of Fate. But people should not forget about Yogg-Saron Hope's End. He's still relevant too. I mean, he's not golden, but he's still relevant. Consider Yogg-Saron Hope's End to be the opening act.
Move quickly.
The warm-up act.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Before we get to the main event, which is Yogg-Saron, Master of Fate. Oh. Wow, it's a lot of damage, but hello! Right on time. Again, it's another spell. It charges up Yogg. I think we play it. And thank goodness they sped up that animation time on Spreading Plague. There's a few other things in this game where they could just speed up the animations. Once you've seen the animation once, that's all you care about. Seeing it happen again and again and again in future games, and for it to go through so slowly, it does get rather boring. So Blizzard, if you're listening to this, please speed up some of the other card animations in this game. Give people a bit of their time back. Anyway, he's having to get through this very slowly himself. He's not going to be able to hit our face this turn, which is good. Another spell. But do we just play Yogg here? Yogg-Saron Hope's End. May I just clarify? I think we do. Let's see what happens. Ooh. End turn. End turn is green. So we're not dead. Yogg hasn't killed us. Of course, kill our own minion. Damage our own face. Freeze our own minion. Oh, that's good. Sure. Oh, okay. Clear some of the board. Of course. That's good. That's okay. Sure, that's nice. Fine. Oh, hello. Whatever. Ooh. Bodies on the board. Wait a minute. Draw 3 cards. No. We don't want to draw 3 cards. We're already gonna overdraw by 1. We have a full hand. If we then draw 3 cards, we have no cards left in our deck then.
Let the light save you as it saved me.
Oh, bloody hell. That's interesting. Lothraxion, who's now going to give the dudes Divine Shield. Now, if he'd played that earlier in the game, he probably would have won this game by now. That has come too late for him. We are going to lose our Jade Idol that is in our deck still, not in our hand. And so, it's going to come down to Yogg-Saron, Master of Fate, to dig us out of the hole that we're in. I mean, we've still got a pretty substantial board. We have Mexner with poison.
Reporting for duty.
We could just still win with her, right? We kill Baku with the poison. We trade into Lothraxion. And we still find a way to win.
Reporting for duty.
But that's not the fun way to win. The fun way to win is with Yogg. Ooh, that's a bit more scary now. Oh, he trades. Damn. Because there go all our cards.
I'm out of cards.
Oh boy. All the Jade Idols gone. So, is it time? Do we just play Yogg here? And just to be careful, I think we do some trading.
My thoughts are plagued.
Just in case Yogg doesn't work out for us. Alright, here we go. Ooh, end turn. Okay. Round and round we go, and we settle on... Ooh. So, I shouldn't have traded, is what we're saying. I should just have played Yogg on the board, he'd have gained even more stats. But anyway, 1923. Deal with that. Ooh. Okay. It's an army of dudes with Divine Shield. Does he have a 2 arms men? Does he have the Quartermaster? He must do. No, he's got Mount Up. Okay. So the dudes are mounting up against Yogg. Unfortunately for him, we have Branching Paths, which is armor gain. That's really nice. And we also have some taunts too. We have 2 taunts. Just in case he was thinking of trying to race us against Yogg. I mean, look, even without the taunts, he wouldn't have enough to kill me.
Out of cards.
I don't think. So, this is fine.
Victory
And there we go. Yogg-Saron, Master of Fate, wins us the game. Tremendous. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is 27E18's Jade Druid. We beat Odd Paladin with this deck. I mean, Odd Paladin has benefited massively from the Dark Moon Fair expansion. You saw Lothraxion there. Maybe if it had come down a little bit earlier, I would have struggled a bit more in that game to get as far as I did. Odd Paladin is in a very strong position at the moment, I think, alongside Secrets Mage that's also benefited. So I'm just really happy to have won that game. And I will just pose this question to all of you. You know how much I love Jade Druid. I think I got legend with it 3 times in the last year or so. So I absolutely adore Jade Druid. And when you can put in Yogg-Saron Hope's End and Yogg-Saron Master of Fate, well, this now becomes one of my key go-to decks that I play. But there are lots of ways of playing Jade Druid. There are lots of iterations, lots of versions. So if you know of a good, strong version of Jade Druid that at the very least plays Yogg-Saron, Master of Fate, please do let me know. Please do leave a deck code in the comments section below, and I would be most interested perhaps in giving the deck a try. So thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all again very soon, as always, for more Wild Mode fun.